Look at that rise on that dough. Doesn't that look brilliant? This is a bit of a mixture of plain flour and ciabatta flour. I thought I'd run out of plain flour, but I actually hadn't. So I had made this morning and I just put the towel over it. Surprisingly to find out that this had just risen by room temperature. So I'm really looking forward to my pizza tonight. Every Friday is pizza night. So I think I'm just going to have a simple cheese and tomato pizza, I think, possibly, and some barbecue sauce. But yeah, I just wanted to show you this because I had shown you the dough ball before it had risen, once it was all mixed, and you can see that it's all super stretched and very, very yeasty, which is what you want. But I'm just pleased this has risen by room temperature, because usually I like to let it prove by the fire whilst it's on, because it gives it a really nice flavour. Anyway, there you go. I'm just going to cover it back up for now until I get round to the time when I come and put that into a great big dough ball and get that prepared for rolling out. afternoon. It's Saturday the 15th of January. I'm just out on a short walk while my daughter is having a horse riding lesson. I think it's a 45-minute to an hour the lesson. So I've been watching her and I just thought I'd just have a wee short walk just while I can. I've not really had many walks this week. I've had one with my friend at the start of the week, which was really nice. But it's just nice to get out and just soak up the fresh air, the wildlife, the trees, and just seeing nature since Tuesday is really nice. It's just very refreshing and very peaceful, and there's no one around me, which is really nice. It is very quiet at the stables today, which is good because the last time we were here it was just jam-packed with people. So yeah, Ava's just enjoying her lesson. She's doing a bit of trotting and walking around in circles and just doing their horsey thing. I don't know a lot about horses, I just know what I know, and that's about it really. But it's nice to be able to see her riding. It's been a while since she was last here. We're just over near St Andrews actually. It is just some stables that is beside Tentsmuir Beach, which is really nice. If any of you live in Fife, you might know where it is, but if you don't, it's just near St Andrews. My hair's just gone a bit kerfuffle. It is a gorgeous beach and it is really nice to go there. It can be quite windy and blowy, but it is a really nice beach to go for a good long walk. And yeah, so anyway, I'm just enjoying the fresh air, as I say, and all the trees I'm surrounded by. It is really nice. I'm going to start walking back and see what my daughter is getting up to now, in case she wonders where I have gone. There is so much to see around here actually, it's quite amazing. Lots of growth in nature, unusual growth, and so many brown leaves. It's crazy. I am looking forward to spring and seeing lots of colour, which should be good, but for now I'm just embracing and enjoying the beauty that surrounds me right now. As you can tell, it's probably pretty cold because I've got a nice big cosy scarf on, which is keeping me really, really warm. I am going to go and walk back now. Good afternoon and welcome back to my corner of the world. I am Natalie and I live here in Fife in Scotland, just on the east coast. Not right on the east coast, but roughly that area. I live in a little small village which is quiet but can be quite noisy sometimes. Has been pretty noisy over the last few weeks because we've had some roadworks going on which has caused a bit of a stir, and the local cafe that's just literally across the road from us, I think they've been really very quiet, which is a wee shame because it's such a lovely cafe and they do attract a lot of tourists as well, because we live right by a train station and you get a lot of cyclists and runners. So when it's a nice day and they've got their seats out, a lot of people just stop by and grab a coffee, a bit of cake or something, or a bit spot of lunch. And it's just next door to a really good butcher's, and I tend to get my mince from there. They do a really good steak pie as well. Yeah, so they do all sorts in there. It's a really good butcher's. Anyway, today is Saturday the 12th of February. I know this is a January vlog, but I've not really had the inclination to sort of sit down and chat until now really. Life for us has just been rather hectic, and I'm sure it's the same for you as well. Is it, or is it not? Is it a bit quiet for you, or have you become a lot more busier than normal? Because for us it's become a lot busier. We have an art shop over in Dundee, just across from the Tay Bridge, and we have a lovely big unit which we needed, and the space has proved to be very beneficial and everything's going great for us. But because we spend so much time over there, there's a lot of toing and froing in the car, and I'm over there now I'm over on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but I only work Wednesday and a Thursday, so I'm doing a lot more driving around and I'm in Dundee a lot more. My poor husband's over there like 6 days a week, so it's tiring for him, and then my son's up for a paper round 3 days a week, and then he has a bit of tutoring as well when he comes back from school, so it's really quite tiring. He's just not long had prelims and had his results back, and he's done pretty good. We're very proud of him. And then our daughter, she does a few activities after school. She does netball through the school, and she also does it on a Monday evening, which is the Dundee under-15s. So that is a really long day for herself and my husband, because he just stays on after work so he can get her. Then on a Friday she does cadets, so she's in the CCF and she's loving that. But the poor soul, she came down with COVID for the second time just on Monday night there, so she's been in isolation and she will have to do a test tomorrow and Monday, and if they're both negative then she can come out on day 8, which is the Tuesday, which will be great because recently we've been watching The Apprentice and we watched it with her because she asked if we could watch it together. So we've been enjoying that, and we've saved that week there from Thursday to watch with her when she comes out, so we'll look forward to that on Tuesday night hopefully. Other than that, crafty wise, I have not really done a lot of crochet. I do keep meaning to pick up my Grand Stripe blanket, which I think I showed you maybe the last time or the vlog before that, I do not know, but I've not touched that for quite a while, so I'm hoping to maybe do a wee bit of that over the weekend. We'll see. The only crochet item that I have made is just a very simple, well not very simple, is another crochet doily. I love making doilies, and there's someone that I follow, I've forgotten her name now, I think it's Kristen's Crochet, and she makes table runners, doilies, and I'm not sure if she coasters as well, but she does quite a variety of things. But her videos are really simple and very clear, and she takes her time. Some of them, they've got different parts to it, that's fine, because she goes nice and slow. and I have to make a note of things, of the pattern, so I can follow it just in my own pace, but there's nothing difficult about it. So I made this crochet doily for my tea tray because my other one got pretty stained quite a bit. It's got a lovely picot edging, which I absolutely love. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is just a lovely cotton yarn. I forget the name of it, but I will make a wee note down below. So I'm going to put that onto my tea tray because I like a crochet doily on my tea tray. I'm going to try and make something maybe a bit more solid the next time. It's just the back, because it'd be nice to have something rather different. I like all these lacy doilies. They're nice and different. But it'd be nice to do something a wee bit new and a wee bit different. So something a bit more solid. And then she's got another one that I've seen on her YouTube channel, and it is very, very lacy and very intricate, so I'm going to have a go at that. But I have been spending so much time doing English paper piecing, and for those of you who know, who've got me into it, you really do have me hooked. I really appreciate the help from Emma, and I really appreciate my friend Rachel, who kind of got me into it as well. And she's seen quite a lot of my things, because the last time I saw her when we went for a walk, there was a tiny bit of footage earlier on at the beginning of the vlog. She came over and she had a coffee, we had a nice walk, and I was showing her some of my things that I'd been making. I think she got a bit of a shock as to how long my granny stripe blanket was. Anyway, I'm kind of off topic here. So yeah, she and Emma, who is Vintage Sewing Box, she has been a fountain of knowledge for me. She has helped so much through steps of the English paper piecing, because I have struggled with things here and there, but recently I've just been stitching up hexagons of English paper piecing, just using lots of different fabrics, and I was given a lovely selection of random fabrics, and I've just been using those to make these that I'm making up. Now I've got a couple of ideas of what I want to do with these. I used to make a whole load of greeting cards years and years and years ago, and I got back into it, but it was a wee bit different. You've seen some of my Christmas cards that I've made, and other sort of birthday cards, special occasion cards. Now they're very different for me, but I really enjoy them. This is something completely different now, and even though the process of it is taking really long, I'm really enjoying it, and to put so many different fabrics together has been a joy, and just to see what works and what doesn't work. And yeah, I just love the stitching process and putting all the fabrics together, and I've got quite a big bundle now. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to make some greeting cards with these, and I may even, well, one of them I love, so I'm going to keep hold of it and maybe put it into a wee glass frame or something, I'm not quite sure, or a box frame. But this is my pile here. I've got like 13 or 14 piles. So this is my favourite one. I've just clipped them all together with a little, I don't know what you call it, but just a wee paper clip thing. And these fabrics I got from my friend. Some of them are my own. This one's my own, but the other ones are from my friend. And I think it is absolutely stunning. Look at that fabric. Really pretty. I love this one too. So I'll just show you quickly a few of them, go through them all. That's just the back. It is messy. I'm not planning to take the paper out. The reason is because I'm making greeting cards and I don't really see the point in taking them out. I need to iron them as well. That's just another one. And there's another one. Fabrics are so pretty, and I love the contrast of the fabrics as well, and all the different colours. I'll just show you the rest. quietly, and then you can just, well, maybe not quietly. They're really nice, and it's just been so fun to put all these different fabrics together. Some of them are really vintagey, some of them are just, they're not contempt, they're not sort of modern or anything, they're just very me, my style, my colours, but I've kind of put into mind colours that people like. That's nice as well. This fabric is beautiful. Another one, so it's more bluey, really nice. I'm hoping you can see. This is a fabric from Emma, who's Vintage Sewing Box. I bought a wee fabric pack from her, or just separate fabrics. I don't think there's any more in that one, no. But yeah, that's a fabric that I got from her website. I can make a note of her website down below for you if you want to go visit. She is an English paper piecing addict and makes the most stunning things ever. This is a nice fabric too. So yeah, there are so many combinations there, and as I say, I'm going to make greeting cards with them and then just box them away, and then I've got some cards at the ready to give away to people for birthdays and stuff. Almost at the last one. There are so many ways, so many fabrics that you can use. It's getting harder to see this bit. But yeah, there you go. So that's what I've been busy working on for, I don't know, a number of weeks now, maybe about 4 weeks. And they're all just being kept in this lovely little pouch from Sorry Me. And then I have a lovely wax melt, and I just sit that on top just to keep it all smelling nice, and then I just stick it in here. I am working on a hexagon at the minute, and it's just this one here. I've got, that's another Vintage Sewing Box fabric that I bought from Emma, and it's just a bit more softer in colour, this one. I'm just working on this one at present, so I'll get that one finished in a bit. I'm kind of thinking, because it's dry, I might go and get a bit of a walk, because we are due showers of rain. We have had some already, but excuse me, I just need some fresh air. Do you find that you just, when you've been in the house too much at points, you just need to get the fresh air? Well, that's me today. I've had a lovely coffee and a low calorie sort of cinnamon snack that I get from Aldi. Aldi do these lovely low calorie brownie snacks that I really enjoy, and so do the kids. The chocolate ones are really good. I think they're called Fibre something, I can't remember. Yeah, so I'm gonna get myself out for some fresh air and get a walk. These are another 2 little bundles of fabrics that I'm going to sew together into hexagons, and then I think I'm going to stop there because I've got so many, and then I just need to cut up the cards to make them into cards. The only thing is, I'm not really sure whether to sew around each edge just to sort of enhance them, or do I just leave it? I'm not really sure. It's just more time. I mean, I don't mind. I've got the time, but I'm just not sure. But I'll see. I'll think about it. Yeah. So that's what I've been busy working on. As I say, I haven't been working on anything else. There's so much in my head that I want to do, but I'm struggling. I think I need to write everything down and just do one thing at a time. But as I say, I've been loving doing my English paper piecing and just making small projects like this, and at Christmas I got 2 lovely embroidery kits, so I'm hoping to kind of get into that at some point this year. I'm not sure when, but we'll see. I'm still reading the book that I showed you last. I've not really been picking that up as much, but I'm getting there. I read a wee bit this morning, so I'll try and get that finished off in the next week or two so I can start a new book, because I've got so many books to choose from and to read. And we're into spring, which is lovely. All the snowdrops and the daffodils are starting to shoot up, and the shoots are getting taller and taller by the day, and I have got little dwarf irises that have popped out full of colour, and they're absolutely gorgeous. There's so much going on out in the garden. I did buy a whole load of tulip bulbs, but I never actually got round to planting them because I've not really had a chance to go and get more compost, so I'm not really sure whether to still plant them or not. It's probably way too late. But I did buy some peacock irises, I think it is, and I got something else, I forget. I will make a wee note down below what it was if I can remember to do that, and I'll get them planted because I think I can plant those now. I think that's all I've really got to kind of share at the minute. One last thing that I would like to share, which is a bit painful to kind of share, but we had a cat called Nelson, and unfortunately he passed on in November last year. It was quite a big shock because he was a very healthy cat, but one evening he was in and out of the house like a yo-yo, and I let him out for the last time, not knowing it was going to be the last time, and the next morning I found out, in a way that I didn't want to find out, that he had gone, and we're not completely sure what happened, but it sounds like he had a great big knock to his head, and whether he was knocked over or something else happened, no one knows. But quite a few people seem to think that he was maybe hit by a car. We do not know. But yeah, it's not the same at home without him. It really isn't. It's been really, really tough, and I'm certainly feeling a lot stronger about it now. I miss him every day, I really do. I miss my lap cuddles with him, but I'm getting on, and you know, I'm cherishing him in my heart, and I've got all the memories of him, so many photos, lots of videos of him, but when I see all those, I do get upset, and it's natural to get upset. But yeah, he had a good home, he was loved, and what I didn't realise when neighbours found out what had happened, I didn't actually realise what an impact he had on so many people in our village. It was quite surprising to hear, so it was really nice. One or two neighbours were very thoughtful in their use of words towards me, and it was just really kind of them. That makes you realise how much a pet made themselves known to other people in a village, you know. But yeah, so I'm sorry to kind of say that he's gone, but Orbit's keeping us going, and at the minute we are temporarily looking after our niece's cat because she's moved out of the house that she was in with her mum, so it was kind of the only option was to take him in and look after him, which is good because he's actually a really, really nice, loving and affectionate cat, and I think I'm making a wee bond with him. He's really nice. He's called Flex, and actually he is the brother of Orbit, so it's really nice to have them together, and they play about and they run about the house like mad. So yeah, it's lovely for those two to be together again, and it's nice to be able to have a cat where I can have long cuddles with and just talk to him, and yeah, you know, he's different and he's a lovely boy. So that is a bit of sad news, and I'm really sorry that I've had to share that. I don't like sharing sad news, but you know, these things happen. We lose people, we lose pets, and I think it's important to kind of talk about that if you feel you want to talk about that and share it. And yeah, so I loved him very much. He was my best friend, and he is dearly missed. Yeah, I have rabbited on for over 20 minutes, so this is going to be an exceptionally long vlog now. I'm going to finish up here, and I'm going to go for a walk, and then when I come back, I don't know, I might make a cake, I don't know, I'll see. Feeling the urge to bake something, and I need to make more granola, so without my pecans, however you want to say it. Love pecans, but I've just not been seeing any in Aldi or wherever I'm going, so I'm going to have to order them online. So I need to do that as well. And like I say, I think I might grab my granny stripe blanket and keep warm with that, and maybe do a few rows on that, do a bit more stitching, and just continue to look after my daughter to the point I can look after her, because she's in her bedroom isolating still, as I say. So yeah, I hope you're all keeping well, and I hope you're all keeping busy with some kind of crafting, and wherever you are, I hope the sun is shining with you. If it's not, I hope that you can brighten your day up with something that you enjoy. Take care, and I will talk to you again the next time. Bye for now.